Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Time to run another tier 4 map. This time I've got the Spider Forest for you. 20% quality and rare. And from the looks of it, this might be a very interesting one. So, increased monster variety. Nothing really exciting there. Patches of chilled ground. Sure, we can live with that. Elemental equilibrium, so we hit stuff with elemental resistances, with elemental damage they gain resistances and they gain weaknesses to the other elements. So I deal a bit of fire and a lot of cold, I don't do any lightning. So in the end result is going to be they'll be sensitive to lightning and resistant to the elements I actually deal. So my elemental damage is going to be penalized after the first hit. On top of that, monsters have 19% more life, and they reflect 13% of elemental damage. So far, I haven't run a reflection map. I've encountered reflection bosses, but not full maps. This is a very heavy AoE build, a large AoE, with huge elemental AoE damage. So, dealing damage to an entire group, even though it's elemental reflect, it's not physical reflect, it's elemental reflect. Still, about a quarter of the damage I deal is gonna be cold and fire damage. So this has the potential to reflect quite some damage back at me. On top of that, monsters cannot be stunned and they gain a power charge every 20 seconds or so. They will be critting me more often. As I said, this is gonna be a very interesting one. Either the reflect is going to be noticeable and I'll actually have to account for it, or it's going to be meh. By the way, let's get started. So, the Spider Forest. I think I've played this once with friends.
I cannot do this yet.
On another character. And Hillock is then the boss again. If that's what I remember. Bit of a weird place for Hillock to hang out, but that is how it happened. Okay, so my life is just jumping up and down a little bit, but so far nothing truly crazy. It might get more interesting once we start encountering packs that are like 20 large. No, so far, not yet impressive, which is a good thing. Means my tank is holding up. So I need enemies. My charges are falling off. Dang it. Poison stacks on me. Interesting. Okay, Perandus horde. Those have large numbers. Also, they have quite some damage that they're dishing out. Just, being driven back a bit. They hurt quite a bit, also they killed my golem, buggers. Well, this is one of the first times that my health bar is actively moving and I have had to make a strategic withdrawal in order to let my health recover a little bit. Shows you that reflection maps have the potential to deal some damage. Also means that I should just accelerate my plans to get more leech on this build. Because if you're leeching more, then reflect is less of an issue. If I have a look at it, see, one more point and I got lost for carnage. Get a 1.2% life stolen per second, or per 1.2% of the physical damage dealt stolen as life. Ooh, gem color box. Cast a random curse when activated. Do I have anything to reroll it with? Nope. Right. And that's a bunch of gems. And nothing that couldn't normally drop. So, more gems is always a good thing. Also feels like the monster packs are spread out a bit more than normally. Let's see how Blood Rage helps, because it does help us leech some more life. That felt better. So my approach to Blood Rage has been is that it is a offensive boost at the expense of some of my life regeneration, and I'm discounting the value of the life leech. Map like this, where actually most of the damage that I receive is gonna be reflected damage, it actually works differently. Then the Blood Rage life leech seems to offset the damage way better than the lack of regen, or the consistent damage that I'm taking from it. Health bar is just operating rather normally. See if we can find another Perandus horde, or no, something like this. This is a large group. Okay, so they do deal damage. Ah, blacksmith. Okay, so we are facing a boss. That, of course, doesn't help. And a yellow. And my blood rage has fallen off. Okay. Oh yeah. You start knocking me back, I can do that as well. I've got the same trick. Ooh, you're summoning things. How adorable. That just charges me up further. So, and stay down. Okay. Okay, I think that this is pretty manageable. The mod of Elemental Reflect. I'm actually looking forward to my first physical Reflect, since the inbound damage is gonna be, well, 3 times as high. Does it? Yeah, 750 cold damage on average versus, let's say, 22. It's about 3 times more than the cold damage. But the thing is, I actually have a lot. Ooh, to a tier 4. I actually have a lot of physical mitigation. I've got way more physical mitigation options than I.
This way, Exile.
Zana! Zana! Yes, I found you.
Rayclast is growing more twist. There's a place
So I'm so happy to find you. So, bonus episode, because we found a Zana.
I cannot carry this.
So we probably want to make a quick town stop before we do that, because we're completely full. We found Zana! Yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Put all the stuff in the box, as I usually do in between map runs. Okay. Final time we have to do this because now we have found a Zana. Only took me over a dozen tries, but we found her. Okay. Enter the map, slay the rogue exiles. So currently it's level 71 area, tier 4. This is going to be tier 5, 72. Inhabited by 2 additional rogue exiles. Caches of Perandus. Players are cursed with vulnerability. Players are cursed with elemental weakness. Oh, joy. Take increased physical damage and degens have stronger effect. Elemental weakness, I'm cursed, take more elemental damage. So, yeah, I see fist reduction has been just dampened. And all my other resists as well. Good thing is I generate 7 charges of the Enduring Cry, of course. So most of these will be padded out. Is it 7 times 4 is 28? Okay, lightning is going to be 58. That's going to be the weakest. This is going to be 70 and this is going to be maxed. What else? We find a bunch of extra items with higher rarity and larger packs. Slay the rogue exiles. Well, we can do that, but we have to be careful. This is tier 5 and we are weak, vulnerable. On the other hand, there's no damage reflection, so And monsters can be stunned, so they really have a hard time actually just laying their grubby hands on me. The Scholar. Full stack of ID scrolls. Well, it's fun when you're playing in normal, but at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter anymore. You're drowning in the stuff. Ooh, granite flask. Volatile flame blood. Oof. I wanted to get out quicker, but my reflexes kind of failed me there. Luckily, even though I'm resisting less elements now. Yeah, see, maxed fire, 70 cold, 58 lightning. Still took quite a bunch of damage. Oh, for me, of course, this is also... no, I have to get my life up at some point. That's, of course, part of the quest. I'll actually do that once I got the life leech point. And afterwards, there is a very interesting wheel with another 20% maximum life on the way to the do list. So that's going to be very useful to grab. Okay. Hello there, Colossal Bonestalker. Goodbye, Colossal Bonestalker. We cross the road. Boop, I was bleeding. I missed the fact that I was bleeding. It's also interesting that if you drink a curse removal potion, that the permanent curses are not actually taken away. Well, mods trump local mods. A lot of stuff going on here. see, another room. Boom. So, full charges again. The one annoyance I got right now is that the frenzy charges, they last for too short a duration. That's also one of the reasons why I'm heading towards the duelist area. Because there you can actually get frenzy charge duration notes. The endurance charges, they last for about 16 seconds. That's actually pretty fine with me. Wow, I got 4 of these. So I'm overflowing. I think I already had enough, like 1 or 2. So I might end up getting more than 80 ID scrolls from those cards. Not a bad find, I would say. Oh, even ID scrolls. You can buy a portal scroll for 7 ID scrolls. And 4 portal scrolls turn into a orb of transmutation. So 1 orb of transmutation is 28 ID scrolls. So, you know, getting 80 of those things is almost like 3 orbs of transmutation. Of which I think 3 or 4 turn into yet another one. Ooh, Phantasmagoria, tier 4. That is rare.
I cannot carry this.
Comes very close. I don't think I can open a portal, can I? Yes, okay, so there's a portal back to the spider forest, and Zana did summon multiple portals. So I used one of those, there's still a bunch remaining, so I can actually go to the map outside of the map, and I have to remember I've got less portals here than in the internal map. But this is a bit like Inception, no? A dream within a dream. This is a map inside of a map. So with the amount of loot that I'm picking up here, I'm getting a very strong labyrinth feel. Just because there's just so many of them. So much loot, full page. Okay, so we go in here. Go in there. And we got loot. Yes. Okay, let's finish exploring in the rooms up here. Wait, whoa. Boss fight. Ah, yes, of course. So, what's this gonna bring? Whoa! What the hell? Fallen Queen. Hollow Lady. Wow. Wow. Okay. That sucks. The Juggernaut has been stopped. Wow. Damn. So, enemies are slowed. Yeah, that's why I had issues moving, I suppose. Broken Prince. No, but it was the shooting. Fire damage. Yeah, of course. No, but my resistances. Well, this is pre-negative resists, of course. Wow. Well, I'll review this in slow motion again, I suppose. But yeah, that sucks. Well, I suppose it's a good thing that I just went to town to drop off that Phantasmagoria map. So that one is safeguarded. But yeah. This is a dangerous map. Merciless. This is a museum, tier 5. Well, I think the museum itself might be a different tier. It just spawned as a tier 5 in the map. But yeah, time to go back to softcore. Well, okay, so for the series, the Juggernaut obviously is dead. I have another character that just entered Act 4 Cruel. That's my my ringleader, as I've come to call him. It's a punchy, dominating blow character. I think I'll continue playing the rest of the league with that one, so you'll get a completely different take on certain maps and boss fights with that. But you'll see what I'll do with that one when I get to it. But for now, oh, this was it. This was the end of the Juggernaut, the end of Smashimon. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.